record, subscribe for the next 5 seconds, or else the spider will be under your bed tonight.
Yo guys, welcome back. It's Mr. Vince, and today we got some more jailbreak news that we're going to be talking about. So, anyways, before I get started, leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never have to miss a video, because only 8% of my viewers, if I'm not mistaken, are not subscribed. I guess I was kidding. 8% of my viewers are subscribed, so please be part of the subscriber gang, or else the spider will be under your bed tonight. So let's go ahead and get started with the news that we got to be talking about. So before I actually go ahead and continue on, I got some changes I need to be talking about, as you can tell. So as you can see, I got a new username, and now instead of being a Rigby, it's now Real Mr. Vince. Oh yeah, boy. Real Mr. Vince is legit new username that I just made up. And yeah, it sounds much more legit now. And it sounds a lot better, as you can tell. So as you can tell, I changed the username because people complained that if I change my name to Zero Rigby, it would just sound pretty bad and it won't be correct. So as a result, I had to change it, as you can tell. And yeah, as you can see, I just changed up and this girl just got arrested. All right, ma'am. There we go. There we go. We just got her. Oh, yeah. We got a girl. We got a good. That's what. All right, anyway. So let's go ahead and talk about the McLaren. So the McLaren is a vehicle that was added in the 2017 winter update. If you do not know what the McLaren is, well, it's a retired vehicle that was added to Jailbreak for about, I think by the time making this video, it's about 3 years. Pretty sure. So what does the McLaren look like? Well, the McLaren is known to be the beautiful vehicle in the game. It was actually the best vehicle in terms of design, as you can see. So here's the McLaren at stock. It's not really that fast. It's 300,000 and you cannot buy it anymore because people complain that the vehicle is slower than even the Ferrari. Look at this. It's slower than the Model 3. It's barely faster than those Teslas, except for the Roadster, because, you know, the Roadster is a dead fast vehicle in terms of acceleration. So nothing can beat the Roadster in terms of acceleration, right? Maybe the Volt Bike can, but anyways. So yeah, the McLaren looks like this. Now, people thought that the McLaren was going to get a new design, but no. Because the McLaren had retired, there is going to be no more designs for it as far as we can tell. But I highly doubt we're going to get a new design for the McLaren. But for now, it's as it is. So let's go ahead and talk about the new vehicle that is coming to Jailbreak. The vehicle is known as the Airtail. Now, I always get confused with, you know, Airflight or whatever the heck I just said earlier. You know, I always get confused with a different name of the Airtail, as you can tell. Like Aircar, it sounds pretty cool, right? Well, many people thought that it was an aerial vehicle, but it's not, as you can tell. The Airtail spawns at the airport and costs 600,000. However, a user stated that it should not be too low and comparable to the Roadsters, and instead they should buff it up to 800,000. That is a lot of money for a vehicle that is slower than a torpedo. So Asimo made it so it only costs 700,000. That's good for its price. But again, I'm not really impressed with these stats. Accordingly, there was a tweet stating that this type of McLaren is slower than Torpedo. They said that it's slower than the Bugattis, both of them, the Veyron and the Chiron. And that is pretty true, not gonna lie. And there are 2 crew capsules to just combine together. Pretty cool. So yeah. Now, I'm not completely sure about the chassis. I think this Airlines... Oh, yeah, that's the name. That's the name I always get confused with. The Airtail's chassis might not be a Rumble chassis, as far as I can tell. The McLaren's Rumble chassis does not exist, and it has a Camaro chassis, which means it sounds like a Camaro. Yeah, that's for the Beam Hybrid, the Torpedo, the Arachnid, the Audi, the Raptor. All those vehicles sound like a Camaro. So, if the McLaren sounds like a Camaro, then wouldn't the Airtail sound like a Camaro too? That's a probable yes. It may be a yes because since it's a McLaren type vehicle, it may or may not sound like a Camaro. I highly doubt it's going to sound like a Bugatti or a Lamborghini because those vehicles are different in stats. And since the Airtail is a McLaren type vehicle, and it does look like a McLaren, it may sound like a Camaro as a result. Like the McLaren does sound like a Camaro, but what about the Airtail? We're not completely sure. Now, what else do we have about the new Airtail? As far as we can tell, this design for the Airtail, it looks freaking awesome. It just has a very nice interior. It looks insane. The design of it just looks fabulous. And yeah, as you can see, it has a tail on its back, and it has a really realistic type design. And better, the driver's seat is actually in the middle. And that is amazing. Now, the first ever vehicle, excluding the bikes and the area vehicles, the first ever car to support this is the Molten M12. Yes, it's the first vehicle to include the driver's seat in the middle, as you can see. That means the new McLaren vehicle is also going to have a driver's seat in the middle. However, it's going to sit 3 passengers total. So 2 passengers and 1 driver's seat. That is bananas for the McLaren. You know, that is super insane, as you can tell. I'm just a big fan of the new vehicle. Now, I'm hoping that the vehicle is faster than a Torpedo. We currently do not have any evidence if it's going to be faster than a Torpedo, but I highly doubt that's the case, because most of the vehicles we got in Jailbreak are either comparable to the Torpedo, but slower, or they're just overall slow as heck. And hopefully this vehicle beats the Torpedo, because we never had a vehicle that beat the Torpedo ever since the 2018 winter update. Even the Roadster came close, but it's only as fast in terms of acceleration, and as a result, it's not that fast, as we can tell. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoy, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon, or else the spider will be under your bed tonight and will crawl over your cheeks and face. So please don't let that happen by hitting the subscribe button. And as always, my name is Mr. Vince. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.